this is MichelleMotivateMe, and this video series is on dealing with difficult people. This particular video is on the whiner, and I am going to be helping you to know what to say to the whiner to get a different result than what you've been getting. Now, whiners are also women, but in this particular video, it's a male. What do you know about whiners? And I want to test your knowledge and help you to see that there might be some areas that you could learn something in this video. So pause the video when you need to, number your page from 1 to 5, and then you're going to put the correct letter next to the number. And then, of course, at the end, we will go over all the correct answers. And I think this is a good way to see what you know and what you don't know. This is a fill-in-the-blank type of program. So we're going to start with our first question. Most whiners are not A, happy, B, specific, C, concerned about the issues. Number 2, whiners are not A, aggressive, B, happy-go-lucky kind of people, or C, rich. Number 3, most whiners have A, high expectations of outcomes, B, no expectations, or C, low expectations. Number 4, most whiners have A, high expectations of the people around them, low expectations, or C, no expectations of the people around them. Last one, number 5, whiners expect to be A, rescued when things go wrong, B, acknowledged, C, blamed. Okay, how did you do? Now, we're going to go over the correct answers, but this is going to flash on the screen very quickly, so you're going to need to pause the video in order to record all the answers. But this time, we're going to do something a little bit differently. Here are the answers right here, but we are going to actually get a chance to meet a whiner. His name is Warren, and here he is.
Hi, I'm Warren, and I've been asked to set up a recycling program in my neighborhood, and we tried that last year and it didn't work, but we're gonna do it again this year. Hopefully try new things and maybe it'll work this time. I don't know what they think is going to happen this year that didn't happen last year, but they think it in their heads, so we're just going to spend our time doing the same things we did last year, hoping for a different result. Doesn't that sound like the definition of insanity? What do we need? When do we need it? How do we need it? I don't know. I have low expectations of things working out, but I'll tell you the good news on that one is that I'm very rarely disappointed. Hey, if you don't expect it to work in the first place and then it doesn't work out, well, you were right. And you get to remind people of that year after year that you knew when they were thinking that something was going to happen and it's not. You know, and they went and spent all kinds of time and money and wasting other people's energy on something that just was never going to work in the first place. So having low expectations sometimes is a real benefit because you know and others don't. There are a lot of talented people here that can do a lot of work and can really make this a success. I don't know why they chose me. I have not had any success in any of the other years that I've been involved with this committee, but they're choosing me to be on this year. I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you something. If you want somebody who's going to be able to do it and do it right, Jennifer is your lady. She knows everything about it.
So there are 5 things that you can expect from your whiner. And I have them up on the screen there, and hopefully you got to see them in the monologue. Yeah, can Warren have a do-over? Of course. And in the other videos, we've talked about this. He absolutely can. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about you having a do-over. And in dealing with your whiner, you want to make sure that you're not making mistakes and actually encouraging the behavior that you don't want to repeat. So we have an action plan on how to deal with the whiner, and I have 5 things I want you to look at. Number 1, you want to get that whiner to be specific about the issue, the problem. Number 2, be consistent and firm. Now, this sounds a lot easier said than done, but let's look at intermittent reinforcement. And what is that, you say? Well, I'm sure you used it or it was used on you in the grocery store. I'm going to take you back when you were a little kid and you were with your mother and you were wanting some candy.
Don't even look. Don't even look at it.
Run these to the daddy. Run these to the daddy.
Why is this in the cart? What did I say? I said no. Okay, I'm going to say yes this time, so you stop screaming, but only one, and only this time.
Was that a blast from the past or what? You wanted candy, you screamed, your mother said no. She was really strong. She said no again. That's 2 times. Now, 3rd time, no. And maybe even 4 times, no. And then she held strong, but then one more, no. And slipped up right after that with the just this once. She said yes to you. And what did she do? She created a nagging child. And that is exactly what happens at work as well. So what am I saying? We contribute to the whiners in our lives by saying yes. So what do you need to do? Be consistent and be firm. No means no. Number 3, focus on solutions. Whiners are used to looking for problems. Number 4, praise positive responses and reinforce the positive behavior. Number 5, use their skill set. Turn it around. See whiners as an asset and they can actually help you. So when you have a project and you want to think about what are the potential problems, guess who can anticipate the problems? You guessed it, your whiner. They can look for weaknesses. They can also see the potential threats. So with your SWOT analysis, they'll be able to help you. Hopefully I have helped you and I want to hear your success story. Please share it with me.